Hello, konnichiwa, this is Zetsun, and today we're back with new Danganronpa V3 Killing Harmony Chapter 3, part, I think, like 102, wow. And yes, in the last episode, daily life, nighttime, there we go. So, in the last episode, we had our second free time event with Korekio, and it was very fun. We got to watch him eat, and Shuichi was very confused. Very fun. So, now it is time for training with Kaito, even though he's not doing pretty well. We couldn't even have a free time event with him, because he was, felt sick, and obviously it's not the good kind of sick. So, yeah, man, why can I get rid of this? Can I not get rid of it at nighttime? The desk looks kind of, oddly cut off. I don't know, whatever. That's not important. But we heard doorbells ring, so let's open our door. With the doorbell still ringing, I made my way to the door and opened it to find Maki. Huh? Maki. Kaito's resting. He says he's not feeling well, and that we should train without him. Just the two of us? Huh? But wow, yeah, Maki's starting the training, even though we've only trained once before, last night, this is the first time, or no, this is only the second time, and yet she's the one initiating it. Yeah, so that kind of shows that Maki does want it to keep going. She doesn't want it to be a one-time thing. She doesn't want to seem too tsundere, but that's really sweet. It's pretty thoughtless of him to bug me to train with you guys and flake out. Well, he did say he wasn't feeling well. Why are you making excuses for him? No, I guess you're right. Let's just get this over with. I didn't come here to make small talk with you. So we're really going to do this. Training, just the two of us. Aww, I love this. And that's how Maki and I ended up training together. Aww, I love this. This is a beautiful CG. Oh, oops. I didn't mean to press that. Aww. Maki, I keep forgetting that Maki has earrings. But, yeah. Yeah, it really is nice that Maki wants to train with Shuichi and Kaito, even if it's just with Shuichi. She still wants to do it, and aww. Hey.
何? あんた、なんでトレーニングしてるの? 探偵にこんなトレーニングが必要とは思えないけど。
それはもちろんそうなんだけど、ただ必要か必要じゃないかだけで考えてても仕方がないのかなって。なんとなく桃太くんを見てたらそんな風に思ったんだ。
あんたってあのバカに憧れてるの？
憧れっていうのとはちょっと違うかもしれないけど、ただあそこまでがむしゃらな人って今まで僕の周りにいなかったし、もしかしたら僕に足りないのってそういうところなのかもって。
男が男を語るのって思った以上に気持ち悪いんだね。
I love hearing them speak together, talk together. Just probably the two of them. Especially with the Japanese voices, it hits different. Maki sprang up and said, 100. I'm done. Maki seemed nonchalant as she brushed off her hands. You're really fast, as usual.
別に
I used to be forced to do push-ups until I passed out. 100 push-ups is nothing. What? Aw. And then, yeah, Maki doesn't go in detail about that. Oh, yeah, Maki... Yeah, doing push-ups till you pass out. So yeah, Maki is ripped. It is canon. Well, obviously. Yeah. About Kaito, I sort of understand what you mean. Aww.
そうだね。
But I'm a bit jealous of how carefree he is, even if he is useless. I was taught to only value the essentials. I was forced to abandon anything non-essential so they could mold me as they saw fit.
あのさ、
After everything they did to me, I sometimes wonder what I am anymore. I didn't ask to become this way. It just happened to me. Oh, Maki's opening up to us. Oh, that's wonderful. After what I've been through, am I still even human? Even Kibo acts more human than me. Oh. Yeah, these moments are honestly my favorite part of V3s because they have these one-on-one conversations with characters. And yeah, seeing a character like Maki open up about her past, like obviously traumatic experiences and like how she doesn't even know if she's human, saying that like a literal robot acts more human than her.
だって
But I had no choice but to.
バカバカ
Why
し
am
い。
I talking to you about this? You can't help me.
でも、
But I'm kind of the same way.
ま
I never once wanted to be a detective. I actually thought it wasn't too great a job. Uncovering people's secrets for money? It's the worst.
あ、うん。
But now I feel completely different. If it's going to help my friends, I'll do it. You're telling that to the assassin. And it's Kaede and Kaito that have helped me see things that way.
別に。
I didn't ask to hear your story. Oh, Maki? Well, neither did I. But Shuichi's kind, so he's not gonna say that. Oh, wow, you tsundere. Don't go shooting down Shuichi. Maki's face remained totally unfazed, and she turned and walked away.
春川さん、
See you tomorrow, Maki. And he did the scream yell, scream, shout. My heart. She didn't reply and kept walking.
よし。
Alright then. I'm still a little worried about Kaito. He seemed off since this morning. I hope that it's nothing serious. Oh. That was great. That was such a nice training. Honestly, one of my favorite training moments, probably. This one and like, I think the last one or second last. It's so happy. Yeah, it really is nice to see Maki. Like, her character development is already starting and she's already becoming such a likable character. Yeah, it's really nice to see. Welcome back, Maki. You finally came. Oh yeah, the first time I saw the scene, like, I thought, oh wait, shoot, is Maki part of the student council? Like, is she the secret spy that's part of the student council? But no, Maki's still best girl. Oh man, that's terrifying. Were they all like hiding behind the staircase? How did Maki get like I don't know, attacked by the student council and Shuichi didn't? I guess Shuichi probably stayed in the courtyard to like finish his 100 because Maki finished earlier and then kind of stopped to talk to Shuichi and then went away. But oh man, Angie, you have lovely eyelashes, by the way. You know, Maki, it's not okay to walk around at nighttime.
なんで
Why? I'm not violating any school regulations, am I? Yeah, Monokuma's regulations don't matter.
ね
But Kirumi's crime happened during nighttime, right?
でも
If no one was allowed to walk around at nighttime, that case wouldn't have happened. Well, it would have happened at some point. It's just that it wouldn't have gone the same way.
そうです。
Yeah, Kirumi still would have killed somebody. Just that some rule won't stop her. That's why the student council is trying to limit all nighttime activity.
あのさ
Limit? So basically you want to take our freedom away, is that it?
俺も
Yeah, you're so odd, Maki. What is more important, freedom or a person's life? Oh yeah, that is the absolute worst thing to say to Maki. Oh yeah, that is... yeah, because yeah, Maki wouldn't have had either of those for most of her life. Or like, she would have to go against both of those things. Oh. Yeah, I feel like this moment really goes unnoticed a lot. It's a really cool moment with the student council and Maki kind of having like a mini showdown. And seeing that Maki's actually kind of, in some ways, scaring Angie. Because, like, Angie's stuttering. We need to remove all worry and doubt, so everyone can have a peaceful life here. Because that's what Atua says. That's what Atua says. Atua says... People are afraid of you, Maki, so we'd prefer it if you were more careful. Oh yeah, Tenko, well, all of the men in this group are terrified of you, so... I think, yeah, Maki has more of, like, self-control. At least more than you. Aww.
Mama. It's for the peace of the academy.
Aww. Yeah, I feel like this moment, since you don't see what happens to Maki, you might... you might think that, like, did Maki join the student council? Or at least, well, nobody actually thought that from what I saw, but, like, to me, that's kind of, like, the thought that would go in my mind, like, wait, did something happen to Maki? Was she manipulated? Or, like, did they do something to her? But no, she's perfectly fine. Maki's doing great. But, oh yeah, that moment is I really like that moment. I wish we had more of those kinds of, like, scary student council moments, or, like, more little events with the characters, seeing how different characters react that doesn't involve the protagonist directly. And yeah, I'm glad that they showed that kind of scene. What is the point of human life? They're born as useless babies who can't do anything. I mean, yeah. And 70 years later, they're useless old people who can't do anything. Hairless, toothless, wearing diapers, unable to take care of themselves. Oh, is this referring to Monokuma? Because he's an old man. In the end, it's also meaningless. 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 Oh, and they leave it at that. I mean, I really like the Monokuma and Monodam theaters in this game, since they get a lot more psychological and, like, really makes you think about, yeah, what is the value of life, or, like, what is the meaning of life? Is there really a point to everything? Oh. Nice. Great talk, Monokuma. You're the best. So that's the morning announcement, is it? It was a little creepy. I don't like this at all.
Ma.
I suppose I'll go to the dining hall. Okay, well, I think we will leave off with that for today. It's a little shorter, but, you know, we still got our wonderful, just heartwarming, I guess, kind of. It's not super heartwarming, but we had our event, our training event with Maki, and yeah, honestly, one of my favorites. And also one of the most underrated scenes with the student council and Maki. Yeah, it is a really underrated scene, even though it's just a couple lines. Seeing how Maki reacts to them, or seeing how the student council feels about Maki, it's really cool, since Maki and Miu are the only girls that aren't in the student council. Anyway, with that, let me know what you guys thought on those two mini events, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!